Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2A State Softball Championships. We have one of the first games in the one-loss bracket about to start up. Panguitch, the Panguitch Bobcats, and the Grand Red Devils. Peppergale Tavy Miles here with you, starting for Grand in the circle at pitch. Number 10, Hope Shumway. Behind the plate, number 11, Bailey Altoff. At first base, number 8, Zoe Wilson. At second base, number 17, Danica Hirschfield. At third base, number, I don't know. Doesn't really matter at this point because I can't find it. 14. What's her name, Davey?
McCurdy.
McCurdy. We're going to take a break really quick. At the plate for Panguitch, Brooklyn Harland. Gets the bat on the ball, goes foul, strike. At shortstop, number 3, Chloe Bird. In left field, number 23, Kindy Clough. In center field, number 22, Camry Wells. And in right field, number 28, Kaya Moore. Again, Brooklyn Harland up to bat. 2 strikes on her. And
Strikeout.
Strikeout. She'll go down swinging. Strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Shumway. Up next to bat, number 3, Katie Hatch.
Katie averages .630 at the plate with 15 RBIs, 9 doubles, and 3 triples.
Nice pitch by Shumway. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good cut there by Hatch. It's a little bit underneath of it, not able to connect.
The Red Devils just took a loss to Duchesne. Back-to-back games for the Red Devils. Nice pitch, nice placement, goes foul, strike 2.
Another good cut by Hatch, just a little bit underneath of it. It'll look good if she's able to get a good connection with it.
Unfortunately, the loser of this game is out of the tournament, as Shumway sets for the pitch. Outside, ball 1.
Good placement there, though. Looking for Hatch to chase that, but good eye by Hatch.
Panguitch lost 9-8 to Milford in one of the pod games earlier to drop them into the one-loss bracket. And she goes down swinging as well. So two quick strikeouts for Shumway. And that brings up number 15, Lily Torgerson.
Torgerson averages .523 at the plate with 12 RBIs, 6 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run.
This is the first time these two teams have met up this season. So each first getting the first look at each other in the state tournament. Neither one of these teams wanting to go home. Nice cut, swing, and a miss as she got her to chase a high outside pitch.
Yeah, good cut there, but just a little bit out of the strike zone, unable to get a connection there.
Didn't get her to chase that one, ball 1.
Yeah, good eye there by Torgerson. She learned her lesson the first pitch.
Shumway catches the outside corner on that one, strike 2.
Good placement there, a little bit low, but not too low. Enough that Torgerson didn't want it.
She stays alive with the foul ball on that one.
Good cut, staying alive, battling at the plate.
Another high pitch. I believe the count is 2-2.
Yep, 2-2. Torgerson not chasing those high ones. Off speed there, pitch as well.
Heavy hitter for the Bobcats. Nice hit. It's going to go right into right field. Base hit for Torgerson. And some action going for the Bobcats as Torgerson gets on a base hit.
Panguitch hoping to keep the momentum going as Katie Hartland is up to bat. Hartland averages 596 at the plate with 34 RBIs, 6 doubles, 4 triples, and 7 home runs.
Wow, that's impressive.
Great cleanup hitter for the Bobcats. And I can see why after that cut.
Nice cut. A lot of power behind there. She's got some long hair.
Very long hair. Good eye. Ball 1.
Shumway not able to get her to chase that one. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to drop in the gap. Another base hit for the Bobcats. Torgerson rounds. She could score on this one. Coach Holman sends her to the plate. And a stand-up double results in a run for the Bobcats. And the Bobcats are on the board.
Great momentum there. She was a little bit ahead of it, but she kept her swing alive, able to get that ball to the back of the fence, scoring Torgerson. Great hit by Harland.
That brings up number
4.
Zoe Fife.
Fife averages 417 at the plate with 7 RBIs and 1 triple.
First pitch comes in high and outside, ball 1. The winner of this game advances to play another game tonight at 7 o'clock. She gets the bat on that one. Can the right fielder get to it? She does. Makes the snag. So Grand gets out of the inning, but not before the damage has been done. Panguitch up 1-0 going into the bottom of the first inning here on Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
All right, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
For the Bobcats, in the circle, number 9, Brooklyn Harlan. Behind the plate, number 15, Lily Torgerson. At first base, number 3, Katie Hatch. At second base, number 2, Olivia Jessup. At third base, number 22, Haley Yardley. At short, number 10, Katie Harland. In left field, number 18, Sam Larson. In center, number 4, Zoe Fife. And in right field, number 1, Haley Bangeter. For the Grand Red Devils, batters 1, 2, and 3. Number 10, Hope Shumway, the pitcher. Number 22, Camry Wells, the center fielder. And number 3, shortstop, Chloe Bird.
Shumway averages 500 at the plate with 28 RBIs, 6 doubles, 3 triples, and 3 home runs.
Leadoff batter for the Red Devils. Takes a cut at it right to the first baseman. Can she beat the runner there? She cannot. So Hatch.
No, she does beat the runner.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry. Did I say that wrong?
Yes.
Oh, geez. Correct me, Tavy. Tell me what happened.
She did beat the runner to the bag, able to get that first out of the inning.
I knew what I meant to say in my mind. It just didn't come out right. So great heads-up play. I think that's Hatch, right?
Yes. So actually, yes, Hatch.
Nice play by Hatch. First pitch comes in for Wells. Ball 1.
Wells averages 389 at the plate with 19 RBIs and 6 doubles.
Popped up. Can she get under it? She can. Yardley almost drops it, krells it in. So just like the inning before that, first 2 batters out, the rally for Panguitch started on their third hitter, and Chloe Bird hoping to do that for the Grand Red Devils.
Bird averages 457 at the plate with 10 doubles, 44 RBIs, 1 triple, and 5 home runs.
Hard hit to center field. Can she get under it? She cannot. This will be at least a stand-up double. Will she stop?
No.
She will not. She's going. And she will stop. So a stand-up triple for Bird. Nice hit to the right center fence.
Great hit there. And she was on her horse as she rounded first set and second. She was not taking no for an answer. She was getting to third no matter what.
As she's threatening to score, this brings up the catcher,
Altoff. Altoff averages 477 at the plate with 20 RBIs and 10 doubles and 2 home runs.
Pitch comes in outside, ball 1.
Good eye there by Altoff. A little high and outside.
Bird looking to score. That pitch high as well, ball 2.
Great eye by Altoff as letting those first 2 go by.
Hard hit right up the middle. This will score 1. Base hit. As Grand evens the score on 2 hits. Nice hard hit by Bird. Stand-up triple, and then a hard hit by Altoff. And that'll bring up number 9, Delaney Davis.
Davis averages 404 at the plate with 17 RBIs and 2 doubles.
First pitch comes in high and outside, ball 1. Like to give a shout out to all of our listeners from both Panguitch and the Grand County area. Happy to have you along as you cheer for your respective teams. Swing goes off the end of her bat. Foul ball, strike.
Good cut there, just a little bit underneath of it, causing it to go foul.
Hard hit goes foul over the first base. Why can I not say this?
First baseline.
Thank you.
1 ball, 2
First
strikes.
base, what am I saying? First baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch just a little high, ball 2.
Not a bad idea there. Just a little bit high.
Can second baseman get it? She bobbles it, gets it over. Wow, so that was a great way to end the inning as damage has been done by both teams. Score 1-1 here going into the top of the second inning.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Welcome back to the 2A State Softball Championships of Spanish Fork, Utah. Pepper Gill, Tavy Miles, and Tyler Moss bringing this game to you. And we are top of the second inning. Batters 6, 7, and 8 for the Bobcats. Leading off will be number 22, Haley Yardley.
Yardley averages 378 at the plate with 16 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 1 triple.
Like I mentioned before, the winner of this game advances to play the winner of Altamont and Wayne tonight at 7 o'clock. The loser ends their season. Yardley thinks about it, doesn't take a cut at it. Outside pitch, gets the corner, strike 1.
Good placement there by Shumway.
Pitch is high and outside, ball one. Beautiful day for softball here up in Spanish Fork.
Good weather here.
Third pitch comes in outside.
2-1 our count. Yardley doing a good job of laying off the outside pitches.
And that was a great placement by Shumway inside, crowding Yardley at the plate. Goes off the bat foul, 2-2.
Yardley has to come right at her here with 2 strikes.
She goes down swinging, so strikeout number, how many, Tavy?
That's number 3
for Shumway. Up to bat now for the Bobcats, number 18, Sam Larson.
Larson averages .429 at the plate with 18 RBIs, 1 double, and 4 triples.
Takes a cut out, it goes foul, strike one.
Good cut there by Larson.
For those of you just joining us, score's tied 1-1. 1 out. And 1 strike. Pitch is a little bit wild, corralled by Altoff. She had a stellar performance behind the plate her last game against Duchesne.
Yeah, she did very well, continuing to do well this game.
Beautiful placement, catches that outside corner, strike 2.
Larson needing to battle here with our 1-2 count.
And she'll go down stringing, record strikeout number 2 of the inning for Shumway.
Great placement there by Shumway. She's just coming at these batters with a pocket full of pitches.
Number 2, Olivia Jessup up to bat now for the Bobcats.
Jessup averages .409 at the plate with 13 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 3 triples.
Ball low, pitch low, ball 1.
Good eye there by Jessup.
Thinks about taking a cut out, it doesn't. Wisely does not. Ball 2.
Yeah, she wanted it but laid off. Giving it a batter's count here.
Takes a cut at that one, goes foul. Strike 1.
2-1 our count. Olivia wanted to get on base here.
Inside, ball 3.
Continues to be a batter's count, 3-1. Jessup can be a little picky here.
Shumway will have to come right at her on this pitch, and she does. Right down the pipe, full count.
Fortunate to let some of those go, but now a full count.
And she'll go down swinging 3 up, 3 down. And Grand shuts Panguitch out that inning. Bottom of the 2nd. Coming up in just a minute.
Expecting a bundle of joy? Beaver Valley Hospital's new maternity wing is your local haven for life's special deliveries. Combining cozy comfort with top-tier technology, they bring big city medical excellence to the heart of Beaver with that small-town touch Beaver Valley Hospital is known for. Their full-service community hospital is your health partner from inpatient care, emergency, surgical, maternity, physical therapy, home health, and hospice. Beaver Valley Hospital is proud to support Beaver High School.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, Specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Welcome back, bottom of the second inning, and we are at batters 6, 7, and 8. Starting off, leading off for ground number 28, Kaya Moore.
Moore averages 349 at the plate with 12 RBIs and 1 triple.
On the left side of the box, slap hitter for the Red Devils. Takes a nice slap at it, goes foul, strike one.
It's a little bit behind it as it goes over the right field fence. Ball one.
Ball one.
A little high.
Outside ball two. There's a lot of things going on right now. Easily to get distracted. That one's going to go foul too. Count now 2-2.
Kai Moore taking good cuts. Slap hitter.
Pitch comes in high, full count. Takes a slap at it, and this one's going to go foul as well. Just a little bit behind.
Not able to get in front of it enough. She's battling at the plate.
Pitch coming in, and she does get it on that one. Can she beat the throw? She's going to be able to, as it just bobbled by Jessup, I believe. So base, runner on base. That's more.
And up next is Danica Hirschfield. Hirschfield averages 319 at the plate with 14 RBIs and 6 doubles and 1 home run.
Leadoff batter gets on base. 4 grand. She squares for the bunt.
Misses.
Throw down. Misses, but stolen base by Moore.
She's quick, able to get there. I originally thought she hit it and it bounced off of her outside of the box, which would have been an out, but
she pulled back.
She pulled back.
Squares the bunt again, pulls back on that one, but he calls it a strike.
Ooh.
Official giving somebody a warning. It's count now 0-2. Danica have to swing away on this one. She does, and it goes right to shortstop again. Oh, hey, that was some smart base running by Moore. Tell us about it.
Well, it was hit to shortstop, and had she have kept running, she could have gotten tagged, but she held up, and it kind of threw off the shortstop, allowing Hirschfield to get to first, and she was still able to get to third after the throw to the pitcher.
Up now, number 8, Zoe Wilson for the Grand Red Devils.
Oh, they call it fair.
No, they called it foul.
Oh, they called it foul.
I'm surprised that the catcher actually picked it up as quickly as she did.
Yeah.
Runners on the corners. Wilson squares to bunt again, pulls back. And I'm surprised that she just didn't take off, because if she takes off, I think you're going to score that runner on third if they try to throw her out.
Yes, Kaya Moore very quick on the bag, so I would expect a score from her.
Count 1-1, runners on the corners, no outs for Grand. Another squeeze bunt, can they throw her out? They tag her, but that scores a run, so the suicide bunt results in a run.
Hirschfield thinking about going to third, but doesn't.
Now that brings up number 23, Kindy Clough.
Clough averages 400 at the plate with 5 RBIs and 2 triples.
Clough, a freshman for the Red Devils. Gets the bat on the ball. Nice snag by the pitcher for Panguitch. No hesitation, just cleanly fields it, throws her out at first, but that does advance Hirschfield to third.
Shumway back at the top of the order. Shumway looking to score Hirschfield.
First pitch comes in low, ball one. Catcher for Panguitch doing a very good job keeping that ball in front of her.
Yeah, she's doing great behind the plate. Doesn't want anything past her.
Inside, what a pitch. Calls a strike. Just crowds her on the inside. Beautiful placement.
Yeah, great placement there. A little bit too inside for Shumway's liking. Doesn't take a swing.
That pitch is high, ball two. Describe again what is good about an inside pitch, Tavy.
With inside pitches, it's sometimes easier to get your knob through so you can connect with the ball a little bit better rather than outreaching it for an outside pitch.
Shot to center field. Can they get under it? She can. The center fielder for Panguitch, number 4, Zoe 5, gets them out of the inning. And that'll do it. We'll come back to the top of the third here at Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
Marijuana has a lot of names, and even more opinions about it. It's a gray area. And even though we don't know everything about it, we do know that the adolescent brain is still under construction until early adulthood. A developing brain's gray matter, the stuff that lets kids think, analyze, and create, can be impacted by misusing cannabis at a young age. So talk to your kids. Let them know that gray matters.
To learn more, visit graymatters.utah.gov.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Welcome back. We're at the top of the third inning here with the Panguitch and Grand game. We are at the bottom of the batting order. Haley Bangeter, number 1 for the Bobcats, making her first appearance at bat.
Bangeter averages 381 with 13 RBIs, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 1 home run.
Squares to bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Making sure to get the count from it. They did call it a ball. Now she went on that one, strike 1.
She wants a hit, but that one a little bit too low to get a good contact on it.
Pitch is outside, ball 2. You know, it's really, you know, the teams that drop down into this bracket, especially when you play that first game, there's a lot of softball day one. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, you have to really fight to get that
momentum.
and that's what's challenging about the double elimination bracket.
She goes down swinging. So Shumway gets another strikeout. How many of that of the game is that?
That is her 6th strikeout of the game.
Wow.
But I will say all of them are all swinging.
Yeah, that's
so good for
They're
Panguitch.
not getting caught looking. Back to the top of the order. This is Brooklyn Harland. I mean, Panguitch has the advantage here as the Grand just barely played a game prior to this against Duchesne.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Go to cut there. A little bit underneath of it.
Yeah, on the other field after this pitch. Hit up, third base line goes foul, strike two. Another 2A action. It is Altamont up 5-0 over Wayne. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game at 7 p.m. Swing at the high when she got her to chase it, and she'll go down swinging as well. So 2 up, 2 down brings us to first baseman number 3.
Katie Hatch.
Katie Hatch.
Playing first base number 16, Hatch.
Hatch got a base hit her first at bat, right? No?
Hatch struck out her first at bat.
Oh, I'm looking at Torgerson. You are correct. I got Tavy and Mel keeping me straight here. Take a cut at that one. Goes foul. Strike two.
A little bit inside there. She wasn't able to, like I talked about earlier, get that knob through quick enough. A little bit behind it. Foul ball over the first baseline.
Pitch is high. Ball one.
No chasing there. Hatch allows it to go by.
Hatch's got to be aggressive in the box. As she goes down swinging again, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Bobcats. Come back on the bottom of the third here in just a second.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com or give us a call at 435-896-6408.
Vince Lombardi once said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." The quote rings true whether applied to our country, our schools, our homes, or on the field of play. We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the field and in the classroom. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com.
Welcome back, bottom of the third inning, and we are at batters 2, 3, and 4 for Grand. Leading off number 22, Camry Wells. She was thrown out her first at bat, got the bat on the ball. Not able to get on base. And in the circle for Panguitch remains Brooklyn Harland. Pitch high and outside, ball one. Second pitch outside as well, ball two. 3 consecutive balls now, as Wells is going to be content to just watch this one go by unless it's a big old meatball down the pipe. Which it was. Nice pitch by Harland. Strike one. Pitch on the way. Goes fouls. So a 3-0 count goes to full. Harlan has to come right at Wells on this one. Wells goes down, swinging strikeout now for Harlan. First of the game for her. Up to bat now is number 3, the shortstop, Chloe Bird. Bird had a hard hit to right center, her first at bat. Pitch inside, beautiful placement, crowding the inside, strike one. Second pitch gets her hitting. It's going to hit the gap. She's probably going to get to second on this one, possibly even third. She rounds first. She gets to second. Oh, no, she isn't stopping. Can they get her at third base? They can't. She's going to go home. Can she get home? She can. Chloe Bird turns a stand-up double into a run as nothing was stopping her. She just decided she was going to tack another run to the scoreboard. And she crosses the plate for the second time, putting the lead now 3-1 Grand. Up to bat now is the catcher, number 11, Bailey Altoff. Pitch inside, ball one to Altoff.
Number 11, Altoff.
Another pitch inside, crowding. Great placement by Harlan for strike one. Aggressive base running by Chloe Bird. Advances them to a 2-run lead. Pitch is high and outside, ball two. High outside, gets her to chase it. Strike two. Count 2-2, 1 out. High and outside, full count. Now for Altoff. Pops it up. Can Panguitch get under it? Yardley under it. Can she catch it? She does. Yardley making the catch. 2 outs now for the Bobcats. And that brings up number 9, Delaney Davis. Harlan sets on the rubber. Hard hit to second base. Can she outrun the throw? She cannot. So Panguitch closes out the inning, but not after Chloe Bird gets a, what do you call that in the home?
In the park home run?
Home run.
On an error.
Double with an error, Tyler says. So double with an error. Scores 3-1 going to the top of the fourth here at Centricom, TeamHive.live, and KSL Sports.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Riverton Chevy is more than just a dealership. For over 103 years, our family has proudly served this community because Utah is our home. Through our Everyday Champions program, we celebrate those who make our community stronger. Military, teachers, and first responders, our local champions never pay for oil changes with the purchase of a new vehicle. Thank you for making Riverton Chevy your dealership for over a century. Visit us today in South Jordan or online at rivertonchevy.com. Still the Chevyweight champion.
Welcome back to 2A state softball action here up at Spanish Fork, Utah. Pepper Gale, Tavy Miles, and Tyler Moss bringing this game to you. We are at batters 3, 4, and 5 for Panguitch. Leading off, number 15, Lily Torgerson, her first at-bat. She hit it into right center. The lone run for the Bobcats at the plate. A little bit late swing on that one, goes foul, strike one.
Torgerson hoping to add another run to the scoreboard.
Takes a cut at that one, strike two.
Good cuts there by Torgerson.
Wisely does not chase that one, but you could tell she wanted to.
She wanted it, but she laid off, looking for a better pitch.
Hit to third base. Can she outrun the throw? She cannot. So Torgerson hits it to the third baseman, gets thrown out at first. And that brings up somebody.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Number 10.
Katie Harland. I'm guessing she and Brooklyn are probably related.
That's a good guess, especially from a small town like Panguitch.
I would imagine. First pitch, grats that outside corner, strike one. So Brooklyn, oh, we don't have years. It's all right. Takes a cut at that one. Nice hit into left field. Base hit. She rounds first and will stay there. So Katie Harlan gets on. And she's had 2 hits now. Her first 2 at-bats.
Great hit there, right in the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman.
Brings up number 4, center fielder Zoe Fife, who's been playing very, very well in center field. Her last at-bat was?
She flew out to right field.
Pop up. Pitcher gets under it. Out number 2. And Tavy, talk to me about why it was important that the pitcher went for that one and not the catcher.
So the catcher, it's very hard to catch fly balls due to the way the ball's spinning. It spins kind of away from you when you're facing towards the field rather than if you're facing towards home plate.
And so what was it you said last game? Who's the last person on the field that should be going after balls like that?
The catcher should be the last person to catch any fly balls just because of the way the ball spins. It's easier to come into the ball rather than it moving away from you.
So number 22, Haley Hatch. Yardley, excuse me. Has Hatch roots, I know that for certainty. First ball pitch is a ball outside.
2 outs.
Hatch trying to advance. Oh my gosh, Yardley trying to advance her base runner, strike 2. As Harlan is on first base. Yardley looking for a hit. Takes a cut at that one, strike 2.
Pitcher's count here, 1 and 2.
Cuts the outside corner, catches her looking, and that'll do it. Base runner left on. As Grand gets the 3 outs. Still up 3-1, going to the bottom of the 4th here on TeamHive.live, KSL Sports, and Centricom.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026. Or go to sanpetesteel.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Bottom of the fourth inning, and we are at batters. 5, 6, and 7? Nope. 6, 7, 8. I know the
Yes,
bookkeeper.
6, 7, 8.
The bookkeeper needs to be fired, Davey. Yes, I know it's me. Slap bunt. She is going to outrun it. Beautiful bunt placed by number 28, Kaya Moore. That was just a beautifully placed bunt.
I love seeing those slap hitters or slap bunters get a good connection on the ball because they're quick getting from the plate to the bag.
Up next for Grand, Danica Hirschfield. 17?
Yes, number 17.
And Grand looking to play a little bit of small ball here as that she squared to bunt as well. Pitch goes off of the catcher's foot. Base runner advances 2 seconds.
It's always unfortunate with those hard shin guards. Easy for the ball to go all different directions.
That's a beautiful pitch by Harlan. Strike.
More in scoring position now. Hirschfield looking to advance their runner.
Wow, caught the outside corner, high and outside. Strike 2. Count 1 and 2 now. Yep. No outs. Runner on second for Grand. Hit into left field. Will it stay fair? It did, as the runners are running. Oh, wait a sec. The outfield ump is calling foul. Or was it did it go over the fence? Stand up double. Went over the fence. We can't see. Yeah, it went over the fence, Mel's telling me. We can't see because of the tree here. So stand up double, and that will score more.
Bringing our score to 4-1.
Zoe Wilson up for Grand now. She squares to bunt as well.
Mm-hmm.
More small ball bunting. Can she outrun the throw? She can't, but again, advances the runner. Haven't seen any small ball yet today, just consistent bunting until this game, and it's so far it's working for Grand.
Yeah, runners are advancing, and some players are even getting on base with these, so I love to see it.
Brings up number 9, Kindy Clough.
Number 23.
And swings away, goes foul over the third baseline. Strike 1. Only 1 out. Base hit here will very likely score Hirschfield. Little 2 outside. Ball 1. Low and outside. Ball 2.
Clough looking to score the runner, Hirschfield.
High and inside ball.
3-1 our count.
And I believe that's the first walk of the game. And Mel confirms it. So first walk of the game, runners on the corners. And if you're ground, you're happy because you're at the top of the batting order with Hope Shumway.
Hope Shumway had a very good hit. Just flew out to center field.
Squeeze bunts, my guess. Whoa, look at how good I am. Strike one, but it advances the runner.
She choked up quite far on the bat.
I think it was for strategic and deception's sake.
I agree.
Runners on second and third, one out. Shumway hits it to shortstop. This will score one as she's thrown out at first. Shumway's thrown out at first, but she scores one run. And then I believe it is Wilson that advances to third. Is that correct, Havy?
That is correct.
Up to bat now, number 22, Camry Wells. She struck out her last at bat.
Center field, number 22, Kay Wells.
Takes a cut out at field. It's going to go off the glove of shortstop, so she's going to get on an error and score. Wilson?
Yes.
Lead now 6-1. Poor Grand. 2 outs. Panguitch trying to get out of this inning. Chloe Bird up to bat now. And can they pick her off? Oh, they got her. They picked her off. So nice heads-up play by the catcher for Panguitch and the shortstop. Lackadaisical base running catches her as second. That'll do it for the 4th inning. We'll be back top of the 5th. Grand leads 6-1.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
In the fast-paced world we live in, every second counts. Whether it's staying productive in your home office or enjoying entertainment with no buffering. With CentraWave from Centricom, experience ultra-fast, next-generation, reliable internet that keeps your whole family connected. CentraWave by Centricom. Fast, reliable, everywhere. Get connected today. Visit www.centricom.com/CentraWave or call 1-800-427-8449.
Welcome back to 2A State Softball. We are at batters 7, 8, and 9 for the Panguitch Bobcats. And up to bat, leading off, number 18, Sam Larson.
Larson looking to get a good connection with the ball here to start off the 5th inning.
Shumway still in the circle for the Red Devils. Nice pitch, goes foul, strike one.
Good cut there too by Larson, just not able to connect off the top.
Second pitch comes in low, ball one. Pitch catches that inside corner, strike two. Great pitch by Shumway.
Yeah, looked good, is good. Hitting that inside corner.
Hit is going to go foul over the third baseline as she continues to battle.
Larson looking to straighten that out. Would have fallen in the gap had it been fair.
Wow, what a shot into left field. She reached for that one. She rounds first and That was one of those pitches we've talked about all day long, Tavy. If you can connect with the high ones, you can take it for a ride.
Absolutely. Good connection there for Larson, able to get a good base hit.
Up next, second baseman number 2, Olivia Jessup. She struck out her last at bat, hoping to get something started, well, following off of Larson's hit to keep it going for the Bobcats. Pitch is high and outside, ball 1. The runner and the catcher playing a bit of a game of cat and mouse right there. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ooh, she dives back.
That was very quick for Altoff as she fires it down first base.
Keeping those runners honest. Squares for the bunch, and it goes foul. Just a little bit too high, didn't lay it on the ground.
The third baseman was crashing, and it was a really good bunt, just a little bit high.
Crowds inside, catches are looking, and can they pick her off at second? They can't, but it goes into center field, and the base runner not paying attention. She had a pretty good shot of making it to third on that one.
Yeah, she slid and was able to get into second, but...
Oh, Tyler's telling me that third base coach Kelly Holman was telling her to hold up. Two-hand hold up, Tyler says. Up to bat now for the Bobcats, number 1, Haley Bangeter. Wait, no, they have it someday different here, Tavy. 16? 16. So Napier?
Yep.
Napier, Maggie Napier.
No, batting number 16, Maggie.
Ball catch, nope, doesn't catch inside corner, so ball 1. 1 out, Napier, or Napier. I'm not quite sure of the pronunciation on this one. Napier goes foul. Ball 1.
A little late on the swing. Goes foul over the first baseline.
Count 1-1. Takes a cut at it. Will it stay fair? Oh, it goes foul. Very smart play by the Red Devils.
I was just going to mention that, if she would have gathered it in field, Napier would have made it to first base no problem, but they let it go foul, so she had to reset.
Count now 1-2. Little dribbler to first base. Can they tag her? They do. They tag her on the baseline, but that does advance. Larson to third base. So Larson advances to third on the tag out. Bound back to the top of the batting order. The pitcher, number 9, Harland. Harland struck out her last 2 at-bats. She's looking for a hit at this at-bat.
She wants to score Larson here, as they have a runner threatening to score.
No.
A little low.
Ball 1. Bobcats hoping to tack on a couple of runs here at the top of the 5th, try to close that 6-1 gap. Got her to chase a high one, strike 1.
Good cut there, just underneath of it.
Outside, ball 2.
Tried to get her to chase the outside pitch, but Harlan not letting that happen.
Low and inside, ball 3.
Harlan looking to get on base either way. Batters count 3-1.
Takes a cut at that one, strike 2.
Good cut there by Harlan, just not able to connect with it.
Full count, 2 outs, runner on third for the Bobcats. She stays alive, taking cut at that one, going foul.
Battling at the plate, trying to get that runner in.
Pitch on the way from Shumway, and she will walk her. So now runners on the corners, and an errant throw is going to score. Harlan, I believe. Is that who that is?
Larson.
Larson. So just an errant throw that went over the pitcher's head. Gets an unearned run for the Bobcats. Score now 6-2. Up to bat, number 3, Katie Hatch. She's had 2 strikeouts, and again, looking to get the bat on the ball. Cut at that one, strike 1.
A little bit low. She was over top of the ball, unable to get a piece of it.
Gets the bat on that one, but goes foul, strike 2.
0-2 our count. Shumway looking to close out this top of the 5th.
In the other 2A game, Altamont with a 10-0 lead over Wayne. Hit's going to go in the gap. Nope, it is going to be snagged up by the right fielder for Grand, and that'll do it. Panguitch does earn 1 unearned run. 6-2, our score going to the bottom of the 5th.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Bottom of the 5th inning, and we are at batters 2, 3, and 4. Leading off, number 22, Camry Wells for the Grand Red Devils.
Camry Wells yet to be on base this game. Looking for some redemption here, third at bat.
Loser of this game ends their season here in Spanish Fork. The winner advances to play the winner of Altamont and Wayne at 7 p.m. tonight. Pitch comes in, doesn't hit the batter, ball 1.
Looked like it might hit the ankle, but she's able to move out of the way.
Red Devils, first batter, play shortstop, number 3, C. Bird.
Nice pitch, hard hit. What a snag by this shortstop, but an errant throw goes over first baseman's head. Ends up in a double anyway. Had that ball gone out though, maybe she could have gone to third. So just a great play by shortstop for Panguitch.
Yeah, she was quick to get that ground ball settled, but got a little bit too excited there and overthrew the first one.
That's Katie Harlan, just a great play. Popped up, can it be snagged? It can. Second baseman, just routine fly ball. Catches it?
Yep, caught it.
And 1 out. Base runner on second, and that brings up
Altoff, number 11.
the girl behind the plate who's done a phenomenal job catching the last 2 games she's played. Squares to bunt. Going small ball style again. Goes foul. Strike 1.
Looking to advance that runner to third, put her in scoring position.
Pitch is high. Ball 1. That pitch is high and outside as well. Ball 2. Great play behind the plate by the catcher, Lily Torgerson, keeping the base runner at second.
Ball 3, a little outside.
Count now 3-1. We've seen Harlan come back from this several times, though.
Only 1 walk this game.
Gets her to swing. Full count.
Harlan doing a great job battling back.
Crowdner at the plate. Gets her to swing. Goes foul.
Altoff looking to advance their runner.
Oh, yeah, the ump didn't give her the sign to go. And I was like, maybe we're off on our count. We are not.
Nope. She will advance on a walk. Delaney Davis up.
Number 28, Kay Moore.
Oh.
28.
Oh, we're off by 1?
Was that Delaney Davis? It must have been. We are off about her. Because this is definitely Kaya Moore up to bat. So number 3 is at second. That's Bird. Nine is on first. So Altoff had to have.
She flew out.
She flew out. Torgerson keeping the runners on their respective bases. Squares to bunt, but it's a ball, pulls back.
Two and 1 our count. Score still 6-2.
Just a little short. You throw as many pitches as these girls do, and I mean it's wearing, it's tiring, it's hot, the sun's beating down.
Easy to get tired for sure.
Squares the bunt, goes foul.
Full
Strike
count.
2, full count. Full count, 1 out. Base runners at first and second. And she goes down swinging. Strikeout for Harlan to get her in the second out. Top here at the top of the 5th. And up to about now number 17.
Hirschfield.
Hirschfield
with a good hit and a score. Last at bat.
Playing second base, number 17, D. Hirschfield.
And it's snagged out of the air by the second baseman. That'll do it. Top of the 5th. Panguitch holds ground to no runs. Bottom of the 5th. Here in a minute.
Expecting a bundle of joy? Beaver Valley Hospital's new maternity wing is your local haven for life's special deliveries. Combining cozy comfort with top-tier technology, they bring big city medical excellence to the heart of Beaver with that small-town touch Beaver Valley Hospital is known for. Their full-service community hospital is your health partner from inpatient care, emergency, surgical, maternity, physical therapy, home health, and hospice. Beaver Valley Hospital is proud to support Beaver High School.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Welcome back. It was the top of the 6th inning. And with Panguitch, we are at batters 3, 4, and 5. And the catcher, number 15, Lily Torgerson, who's had a phenomenal game on both sides of the ball, is up to bat.
Yep, she is here to get the Bobcats rolling.
Torgerson had hits her the last 2 at bats. Got the ball on got the bat on the ball. Shumway still in the circle, 4 grand. Outside pitch, barely gets the bat on it and is thrown out at first. And that's just unfortunate, is just not what you want to have happen when you take a cut at the ball.
No, it's
right off the end of the bat.
I thought it was gonna roll foul, but it just rolled forward instead, and Shumway able to pick it up.
That brings up number
10,
Katie Harland.
Cleanup batter. 2 good hits this game for her.
Nice cut at the ball. Strike 1.
Unable to connect, but a really good cut. Ball 1, low and inside.
Ooh, nice pitch. Again, nice cut. Strike 2. Just unable to connect.
1-2 our count. Katie has to find something here. Get on base.
She goes down swinging. Strike 3, 2 outs now, 4 grand. And that brings up number 4, center fielder Zoe Fife.
Zoe Fife looking to get her first hit of the game to get on the bases.
Center field, number 4, Z Fife.
Pitch is outside, ball 1. Wow, triple play over on
the 3A field.
Lachelle's field. That's something you don't see every day.
Tough to do for sure.
She connects with the ball. Can she outrun the throw? She cannot. So 3 up, 3 down going into the bottom of the 6th. Grand still up 6-2.
Marijuana has a lot of names and even more opinions about it. It's a gray area. And even though we don't know everything about it, we do know that the adolescent brain is still under construction until early adulthood. A developing brain's gray matter, the stuff that lets kids think, analyze, and create, can be impacted by misusing cannabis at a young age. So talk to your kids. Let them know that gray matters.
To learn more, visit graymatters.utah.gov.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Welcome back, bottom of the 6th inning, and we are at batters 8, 9, and 1. Up to bat for Grand, Zoe Wilson.
Wilson did well, scoring last inning.
Number 8, Wilson.
Well, last at bat, I should say.
Z. Wilson.
Hard hit up the middle, base hit for Grand. Just a great base hit for Wilson.
Yeah, good connection there. Not much you can do as the pitcher. If it's coming that hard back at you, you're still pretty much mid-throw there.
Altamont defeats Wayne in the other 2A game. They will advance to play the winner of this game at 7 o'clock. Squares the button, doesn't go for it. Torgerson able to hold the base runner at first. Nice heads-up play by the catcher.
Yeah, she was quick getting up on her feet, holding Wilson at first.
Clough. Clough doesn't take a cut at that one, like you said, strike 2. Nope, strike 1. No, nope.
Goes
we
down
were
swinging.
right, goes down swinging.
First out of the game.
Back to the top of the batting order, Hope Shumway.
Batting, doing the pitching, number 10, H. Shumway.
Shumway looking to advance her batter.
Wilson still on first. Hit goes foul.
Strike 1.
Pitch just a little bit too low and inside.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Count 1-1.
Next pitch coming.
Takes a cut out. It goes into left field. So another base hit advances the runners.
We have Wilson on second and Shumway on first. Wells up to bat.
Now batting, playing center field, number 22, K. Wells.
Right in the meat of the batting order. If you're Grand, you're happy where you're at. Although we've seen stellar batting from literally every one of the girls in the batting order, both games that we've called. Goes for the bunt. Doesn't pull back, misses the ball, strike 1.
Trying to advance her runners there, just unable to connect.
I'm liking the small ball. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, watching small ball is really fun. It's a little bit different pace. Does a lot of good things for your team.
Popped up to the pitcher, she gets it. Fires it over to first, unable to pick him off. So 2 outs now for Grant. Bringing up their heavy hitter, Chloe Bird, who has crossed the plate every time. I lied. Her first 2 at-bats.
Flew out her third at-bat, but still with a major hit.
Harland pitching outside. Doesn't get her to chase it. Ball 1. Inside's going to advance both runners as it goes off the foot of the catcher.
Wilson at third. Shumway at second.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate when that happens because then you turn a 3-out force into a 1-out.
Yep.
Or 3 base. You know what I meant.
No, there's only 1 force now.
Yep. So 3 balls for Bird. Catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Harlan firing back.
Right up the middle. This will score 2 as Bird. She's probably, she actually stopped on that one. Scores 2 runs, excuse me. And as aggressive as she has been running those bases, it surprises me she did not try to get to second.
Smart play though, as the ball was heading to second base. We have Altoff up next.
2 outs. Grand extends the lead 8-2 on that hit by Bird. Ball, oh, I thought it hit the batter, but it did not. It just goes back behind the backstop. Bird will advance to second. Ball goes foul of the third baseline, strike one.
1-1 our count with 2 outs. 8-2 our score.
Takes a cut at that one, goes foul, strike two. Tries to do a changeup just
inside, looks
inside.
like.
For
2-2.
ball two. Hit to the third baseman. Can she outrun the throw? She cannot. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Grand scores 2 more runs to extend that lead. 8-2. Coming back last inning, 7th inning here on Centricom, TeamHype.live, and KSL Sports.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com or give us a call at 435-896-6408.
Vince Lombardi once said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." The quote rings true whether applied to our country, our schools, our homes, or on the field of play. We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the field and in the classroom. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com.
Welcome back to 2A State Softball. It's top of the 7th, and the Panguitch Bobcats have to score 6 runs to stay in this game as they trail 8-2. And we are at batters 6, 7, and 8.
Coming back in the top of the 7th inning for the Panguitch Bobcats, our first batter, plays third base, number 22.
It looks like we have a different batter, though. This is number 12. Mel, we got a different batter here. Number 12.
S. Graff.
Saren Graff.
Number 12, Saren Graff.
I'm very appreciative of the white numbers on the black instead of the blue on the black.
Appreciate that, Blue, making sure we got the change.
Very considerate of him. The Graff, this is her first appearance at bat. First pitch goes foul, strike one.
Averages .333 at the plate with 1 RBI and 1 double.
Gets a hit to the first baseman, can't outrun it. 1 out, 2 left to go, and Grand will advance to play. Altamont. Up to bat now, number 18, Sam Larson.
Number 18, S. Larson.
She's had a pretty good game.
She's one of the 2 runs on the board.
Cut at the ball, swing and a miss, strike one.
Good cut, though, just not able to connect.
Takes another cut at the ball, strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit to the pitcher. Can she outrun the throw? No, she cannot. So 2 up, 2 down.
Olivia Jessup up next.
Jessup trying to get something going here for the Bobcats.
Looking to get a 2-out rally here.
Shumway delivers first pitch. Swings on it, strike 1.
Good cut there, just not fully connecting with it. Over the head of the catcher and the umpire, into the backstop.
Hits in the gap. I think she'll outrun this throw. She does. Errant throw, but she stays on first. So Jessup gets on a hit. And that'll bring up probably, are we Napier again?
Number
1.
Haley Bangeter.
Back to Bangeter.
Now batting, number 1, H. Panguitch.
Bangeter's second at bat this game. Can they pick her off? No, they cannot. Keeps her safe, keeps her honest though. Altoff is not afraid to fire the ball to either base. Any base, actually.
Nope, she's quick.
Catches the outside corner, strike.
Good placement there by Shumway.
Pitch on the way from Shumway. As Bangeter takes a cut out at strike 2. 1 strike away from sealing the deal for Grand to advance to play Altamont. And going to catch her looking, and that'll do it as the Grand Red Devils defeat the Panguitch Bobcats to advance to the 7 o'clock game tonight. They will play Altamont here on Field 3. Congratulations to the Panguitch Bobcats. Congratulations to the Panguitch Bobcats for their season and making it to the state tournament. And as a reminder, you can catch all of the 2A, 3A state softball games and also 2A state baseball on teamhive.live, Centricom, and KSL Sports.